Hi there! Today we're going to be making something in the Pampered Chef quick cooker, and actually it's going to be a little bit different today because I'm going to be using of the like 20 or so features on the front here. I'm going to be using the slow cooker feature, so we actually don't need the pressurized lid at all. I'm going to put this off to the side. And then I already took out the inner pot, and this is, you can get separately, this is the slow cooker lid. It actually has a little vent here, so you can put your instant read thermometer in here if you'd like, to be able to test the temperature of your food while it's cooking. So let's clear this out of the way, guys. You want to tell everybody who you are?
Andrew, and we're going to share, and somebody else is going to be on here.
Oh, yeah, somebody else. We have another guest attendee. Andrew's one of them. So today we're making, or starting to make, one of the taste buds recipes from October. This is slow cooker Tuscan tortellini vegetable soup. It uses the Tuscan style herb chicken, which is a meal mix. Lots of different varieties, but this was actually created by Tegan from Half Baked Harvest, and the recipe is actually super simple. We're basically going to dump some ingredients into the slow cooker. You can either cook it on low for 4 hours, or you could do high for 2 to 3. And then during the last 15 minutes, we're going to add some of the more, how do you want to say, ingredients that can't like retain the heat as well, like the heavy cream, the cheese tortellini, and the Parmesan cheese, as well as the recipe calls for kale, but there's a substitute here. We're going to be using fresh spinach instead because we're not really a huge fan of fresh kale. So first thing we need to do is we're going to put a half cup of white wine. I have dry white wine. This is not my favorite wine, so I'm excited to use it as a ingredient in a recipe because I did not like the taste of it.
Stop.
All right, so that's a half cup of our very dry white wine. You want to pour that in, bud? Thank you. And this is, pour it right over the bowl. You can put it all in the middle. He is using the mini measure-all. So on the side that I just used,
look.
If you're not familiar, yep, all empty.
All empty. And all clean.
Right, you've seen me use this before and talk about it. On the blue side, this is for your liquid measurements. You'll know you're on that side because there's a little pour spout like he just used. But what he's talking about it being clean is on the maroon side. When you put it this way, you can push the plunger down and then make measurements on any of these red-sided pieces to do like any of your dry ingredients, or it's perfect for things like honey or sour cream.
I love honey.
Or Greek yogurt, right? We use it a lot for those items.
Yogurt.
Yeah, you guys like sour cream, don't you?
Sour cream.
What he's mentioning here is that that when you use the plunger piece, it doesn't come out dirty at all. It actually cleans kind of as it's pushing it out. All right, so we're gonna whisk together the wine and this. All right, so bud, you can go ahead and stir that in there, stir it all up, and we just use the whole pack. Yep, stir it around until it's all good and mixed. It does smell very good, doesn't it? All right, looks pretty clean. Yep, get it all mixed around. Then next we need 6 cups of low sodium vegetable broth. So there are, I believe, 4 cups, yes, 4 cups in a big, one of the cartons of this. So we're gonna add 1 of these and then 2 more cups. Got it all mixed around, can I see it? And you'll be able to,
Okay. Smells like water.
Smells like water? I think it smells a little better than water. Can you keep stirring while I pour this in? It really does smell very good.
Pour that all in?
Yep, this, and then we got to do half of the other one yet too.
Half of the other one?
Half of the other one.
What? That's a lot.
Yep. Okay, so there's 4 cups.
Smells very good.
Smells very good. I'm anxious to taste it because this is actually the first time that we've used vegetable broth. Normally we use chicken broth. Occasionally we use beef broth, but I don't know that I've ever bought and used vegetable broth. Okay, easy killer, easy. All right, so we need 2 more cups. Just fill the mini measure-all, the liquid side filled to the top is 1 cup.
That in.
Okay, hang on, can I pour it first? Okay, go ahead and pour that in. Carefully. And dump it right in there. Plenty of room. Plenty of room in the quick cooker. And the quick cooker is a great, great little device. Go ahead. Because it can do so many different things. You can actually make rice in here. We've made it a variety of different, just like meals that we've used.
Camden.
But it has several settings. It has all of the, you wanna come over and stir? Okay, we're gonna get option number 2 over to help us, helper number 2. But it comes with its own little cooking guide as well as an instruction manual.
I'm Camden. Can you hold
Yeah, I got it.
I'm
It's not gonna fall in. All right, you go ahead and stir it around a little bit. But there's
I'm Camden.
okay, they heard you. There's an entire page on all different types of meat and poultry and the different settings for depending on what you're trying to make. There is a page on vegetables and beans, legumes, grains, rice, all different ways to make these items, plus at the rest of it, which this is a relatively thick cooking guide. There's all kinds of recipes that you can just, you know, basically make a one-pot meal. And it's perfect because most of them, you throw all the ingredients in just like we're gonna do with our soup and let it cook. And then in this case, we just have some stuff to do at the end. Say what?
What did we do?
What did we do? We added white wine, the seasoning mix.
I want to dump it there.
Well, I don't know what else we have to dump in, so we'll see. Okay? All right.
The other side, please, and link too.
Oh, well, we can use the other side because we have to put some tomato paste in, and I think I'm going to use that for it. Okay, so next up, we have to add chicken, onion, carrot, celery, tomato paste, and olive oil. So let's actually put this out of the way.
Okay. Add some.
Okay, now the chicken calls for, you can use boneless, skinless chicken breast, which is what I have here, or you can use thighs. But it calls for 2 of those or approximately 12 ounces. So we always get like a big pack of chicken and then we just cut it all up however we're going to use it for the week. And then I used our digital kitchen scale to weigh this to make sure that we had 12 ounces. So I wanted to show you all that. But this can actually go right into our mix. Maybe. There we go. All right.
That just flopped out.
Yeah, it just flopped out. It was sticking. Okay. Now, do you know what we're going to use next? You don't know?
Olive oil?
Olive oil? We're going to wait to do that. We have some chopping to do.
That's the last one.
What's the last one? Olive oil is the last one. Yes. What's this thing called, guys? Do you remember what it's called? See, it's one of your favorites to use, right?
What is it? It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, what's it called?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? What's it called? I like he's raising his hand back there. What's it called, bud? Watch your hand. Do you know? What is it called? Tell us. That's how it works, right? Andrew, what's it called? Just, you can say it. What? What's it called? I'm not gonna tell you. So you don't know what it's called. This is the Rapid Prep Mandolin. So it comes in these couple pieces you just real quickly put together. Nope, we gotta put the food in there first. And actually, the first thing we're gonna chop is I'm gonna get the celery.
Is a pumpkin.
Yep, so I just cut the ends off of, we need 4 stalks of celery.
Pumpkin.
That is a butternut squash, actually. That's for another recipe later this week.
Pumpkin.
Okay, fair. I'm not ready, okay? On the back, there's 2 dials. You can do slices, like a Vidalia onion slicer, or you can also add a cross cut. So this thing's perfect. It actually has the perfect French fry cut setting. We're gonna do, let's try a level 6 and see. Yeah, I think that'll work. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and push it all the way. Okay, wait, let me add the other ones so they don't move around so much. And we got 2 little pieces we'll throw in there too. All right, bud, go ahead. Go ahead.
So much.
I think you're just at the wrong angle.
I can do it now.
There we go.
Let me get oxygen.
Stop, please. Because I don't want them to hand off the wedge because I'm sticking my fingers in here. Don't do this at home, right? But now we want to use the food presser. Can I, go ahead. No, wait. Hang on. Okay, we're just going to have all kinds of sorts of chopped vegetables. But anyway, a couple pieces that got cross-cut weird. Okay, that's enough. It's out. Okay. There's a couple pieces that didn't go right. So, hand off. Mommy's fingers are in there. Anyway, and my goodness. No, I'll do the rest, okay? I just want to cut those down a little bit. Okay, and maybe I'll grab the paring knife just to, you're going to do it. We have 2 or 3 more things that have to go through here, bud.
I want to do something.
Well, guess what? We have to do an onion and some carrots yet.
I want an onion and carrots.
All right, let's do this.
I don't want to do the onions. They water my eyes.
Not when they're in the Rapid Prep mandolin, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do? Okay,
Yes,
so Camden,
they do.
your job.
One time, they dump it in there.
Yeah, can you dump that in there?
One time, they watered
Watch
my
that
eyes.
straight up and down. Don't drop it in because we don't want to get it in the juice.
Mommy.
What, honey?
Well,
That's okay. That's all right. We'll get that one out in the next one.
Mom.
All right, switch. Switch. Yep. Okay, now the recipe calls for 6, hop down, 6 carrots peeled and chopped. We again,
I am on again.
You're on again, yep. We are going to be using
Smells
baby carrots.
so good. Smells
It does smell very good. You don't need to stir it right now.
Let's both be on.
Let's both be on? Okay, well you can stand there, but nobody push the thing because
Heart dude. What?
you're crazy.
I know. Crazy Maisie.
Crazy
What
Maisie.
am I going to do now?
Now we're going to
Now we
cross-cut
have
some
to do
carrots. Let's get this cut through that. Now,
Don't do that.
what happened? What
One
happened?
fell down.
One fell down and bumped
One
his crown.
half.
1/2. Okay, well, how about you? Nope, don't put it in here because it fell on the floor. It's got to get rinsed. Don't put it in. Actually, that's a little piece, and yep, go throw it in the trash. So if you stack these in here nicely, obviously you saw how it worked with the celery. If you are, strategic about how you're putting them in there, it's pretty easy to just nope. Get your hand off of there because I'm putting my hands in where the blade is, right? We don't touch it. We don't.
I'm not going to push.
I don't trust you. Let's just be honest and say it what it is. Hands on the counter, please. So the recipe calls for 6 peeled regular carrots, but I'm using baby carrots. So we're just going to approximate. I'm going to do about the same amount as what the celery was. Go. Yeah. I have a lot of carrots in there, don't I? How about we, it's better when you're up higher. Can he get on this, please?
I can.
No.
Chop.
Come on, switch. Quickly, come on. Okay. It is truly a rapid thing, but as you can see, I do typically allow them to help me with this. Hands off again because I got to reload it because you took too long. But it typically, depending on what the item is that you're putting in here, it's made for a firmer vegetable or something like that. So I wouldn't recommend like putting tomatoes in here or something soft because they'll just get smushed when the blade chops down. But carrots, celery, obviously potatoes for French fries. I've even done sweet potato fries, zucchini.
Bye.
What else have we done in the in here? Do you remember anything? All right, Andrew, get ready. Carrots. Yeah, we're doing. You're not gonna do it.
Sorry.
Well, I need you. Okay, then open it back up, Camden, if you want to do it. Well, this is what happens when you're not paying attention. Come on. Push it hard. There you go. Push it hard. Good job. This certainly beats, for sure, having to do all of these baby carrots by hand because, honestly, not a very good cutlery person, so I think you got them all. Good job. This would be something that would take me forever to do by hand. Yep, we're going to dump it right in there. Again, we got to get the onion yet. All right. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's why I didn't want you to do that. Okay, last thing that we got to chop up today is it's supposed to be a yellow onion. We love Vidalia onions, so I have a little sweet onion here. And this is something, hang on.
Put it in.
Well, we can't because you see, sometimes things are just a little bit too big. So we're just gonna cut this Nobody likes cutting onion if they don't have to, so before we put it in there, we're just gonna chop it down. All right, we'll cut out that core. And this is a job, I'm actually using the Forge Cutlery paring knife. I have the little, let's see here, can you stop? I'm gonna turn the cross cut on for this one. So then it's gonna chop the whole thing as we go. How about, hang on. How about we do this? Watch out. Hands off. Now, if you heard that, the Rapid Prep mandolin does have little suction cups on it, so it sticks to your countertop. So what I want you to do is push down on this with this hand and slice and chop with the other. Go ahead. Keep going. There you go. Perfect. Stop for a second. Let's go all the way up to an 8. Okay, go ahead. And the nice thing about the food pusher, just put your hand on top of, yeah, there you go. You don't have to push hard with this, okay? Just, here, hang on. Hang on. Okay, all right. You see how that's flopping around? Because it's empty, we need to put the other half in. Okay. But the nice thing is, this is totally a safe thing for them to use because there's no way, unless you literally stick your fingers into the contraption here like I was earlier, there's no way for them to cut their fingers because the blade, this food pusher back here, let me spin it back around, this food pusher back here is what's blocking you from getting to the blade. The other nice thing is that when you're done, okay, yep, that's how it works. Can you stop? When you're done and when you're gonna store it, you twist it all the way down and turn it and it locks it in place. So now the blade is right here. We can pop this piece off and then we have a blade cover to go over it. Plus all of these pieces, they're going in the dishwasher. Or at least they're allowed to. Let's get those couple pieces that are in the back out of there. There's a carrot that didn't want to come out. All right, there we go. Okay, and then we'll just break all this up.
Dump it.
Okay, go ahead and dump it in. Oh, careful. Okay, so now this might be the job for, can you pick up all those pieces you just dumped on the counter for me, please? And put them into the pot. Can you pick them all up?
He ate some.
No, he didn't. We'll get a scraper to scrape that all out yet. Okay, how about you hold it, or nope, don't bang it because I don't want to get all of these pieces all over the place, right? We just want to go right into that container. And let's have you maybe stir this up a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Can you?
Oh, am I in your way? It's a big piece of celery that's sticking.
This is
Just be careful you don't send it flying, okay? Ooh, good thing we cut those onions with the mandolin because now they're strong. Holy Toledo. All right. We did the onion, the carrots, the celery stalks. Now we just need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Can you stir it?
Okay. Yep, I can. It's not gonna stir super, super nicely this time because the chicken is in there and that's a big clump kind of in the middle. Look, our onions were trapped inside the whisk. All right, we'll put that off to the side.
Okay.
All right, and we are done with this now.
Okay.
Okay. Do you wanna use the can opener?
Yeah.
Okay, shh.
You
want to show everybody how it works? Okay, let's pull our can back here so they can see. You got to put it on the top so it's level with the top. Go ahead, twist it. You decide which way we're spinning. Go ahead. You want me to get it started? All right, now try. How about you use your right hand? See, I think your left hand's still healing. Turn it this way. What are you doing, bud?
I'm pressing this button.
Now the nice thing, this is the smooth edge can opener, so the nice thing about this is that when he's done here, the lid is not automatically going to pop off like the can opener you put on the side. So we will have, he's pinching the button. I'll show you the teeth that it has to grab the, oh, Well, now you let it go. So let's see. Nope, you gotta keep going. Can I finish it? Real quick. So anyway, when you lock it in place, maybe. There we go.
I'm
we twist
pushing
it.
this button.
I know, you're pushing that button. You twist it the whole way around, then to release it, you have to turn it the opposite direction of what you just did, and then it'll pop off. But what happens is there's a little claw over here. You push this button on the other side and grab the rim of the can, and then you look at that. The nice thing is, if either of us were to rub our finger, which I'll show you, if I rub my finger around the can, there's no sharp edges, unlike the other one. And I didn't pick the worst of my two mix and scrapes, but most of my spatulas and things have like jagged edges because my old can opener, I would scrape out the can and it would catch on those sharp edges. No longer does that happen here. So I love this can opener for that reason. This is the larger of the two adjustable measuring spoons. It goes from a teaspoon to a tablespoon. The other one does smaller measurements. We're gonna use that to get our 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and olive oil. So there's one.
I want to do it.
Well,
You hold the can and I will.
how about you do the olive oil, because that'll pour out a little bit nicer. All right, and we'll just scrape that out. Now, I should have used, for the tomato paste at least, the mini measure-all, because then I wouldn't have had to scrape this out at all. But since I'm going to be pouring some olive oil, that should help with the mess that's left in here. All right, you hold this. Let's hold it right over the container. I'll pour this in. We needed 2 tablespoons of both. Ready? Hold it right in the middle. We'll go this way. All right, dump that in. And one more. Okay, go ahead. And just like everything else, for the most part, there's not too many things that you can't put into the dishwasher, but this is another one of them. The nice thing about it is, again, it is adjustable, and then when you're ready to clean it, you just pop off the black piece, and then the 2 pieces are super quick and easy to clean separately. So put those over in the sink. And then the last thing is an optional thing. If you want to, you can add some red pepper flakes. So we are gonna put a little bit in. We're not a huge, my husband is the spicy eater. The rest of us are not, but we'll add just a little bit to give it some zip, all right? And then a little bit, but it's not gonna make it overall spicy, okay? And actually, I think instead of stirring with the whisk, we will stir with
way down.
the mix and scrape and get that tomato paste to spread around.
I can't even get down on the side.
No, because that's a pretty tall stepladder, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll get all that seasoning down into the broth. And this is just gonna go, like I said, it's gonna go in the quick cooker. We're gonna turn it onto the slow cooker setting. But
I want to put it on.
You wanna push the buttons? Okay, when we get over there, we will. But we'll just put the glass lid on.
push
And then as we approach that 4-hour mark, we'll add the remaining ingredients, and then we're gonna have some soup for dinner tonight. So I hope you all enjoyed our little quick but not so quick, because when we get the kids involved, it takes just a little bit longer, but our little video on how to make slow cooker Tuscan tortellini vegetable soup with the Tuscan style herb chicken meal mix that was new for the fall. So hope you enjoyed, and we will talk again soon. Bye guys.